What up, everyone? So, what do I have to tell you guys today? Basically simple. I don't know if my. I basically found the instruction guide to how I woke up the first time. Um, like I'm, like I mentioned before, sometimes we get amnesia. Our mind wiped clean. We don't remember shit 100%, right? Well, the first time I broke out that I actually busted open my pineal gland and started seeing between dimensions and having all kinds of special powers. Not 100% special powers, but like, it was kind of like a test. No, like a taste. Yeah, it was more like a sample of what I was supposed to do, right? I failed. Well, I got my sample taken away from basically re indulging in humanly urges, such as eating junk food, watching TV, binge watching series, that kind of shit, right? But, anyways, today I was watching some of Grimm's videos, and you know, I've heard the song Jukebox Hero about a million times before. I've heard it many times, and yeah, I like the song because it's cool. But now, it's like what I was explaining to myself. I no longer hear music as music. I can literally hear the exact message that they're trying to give you. For example, Jukebox Hero plays really, really well in hand on how I broke out the first time. Where he's talking about the guy standing in the rain. He's basically talking about somebody being so down low that he just, you just can't get out of your funk, right? And you're just really, really down. So, in other words, you hit rock bottom. Once you hit rock bottom, you're just looking for a way out. So that's kind of what happened to me. Now, to explain the song and explain what happened to me, it's basically the same thing. So I'm going to explain both of them in a way that you guys understand what happened to me and in a way that you understand the song as well, right? So, as I was saying, he was real down low. He was sad because he was just standing in the rain. I was basically destroyed because I knew I wasn't gonna ever be able to see my family again. So I fucking hit rock bottom, like straight up. Now, when that happened, I was desperate. I was looking for the light, in other words, but I didn't know it was gonna be literal, right? So, anyways, the song then says he put his head to the wall and he heard the music, and then he heard this one guitar. Now, that part's a little tricky to explain because I'm not 100% sure how it happened exactly, how exactly I went through the same motion. Because I do remember before I actually broke open, I had done my blood over intent. I had been listening to Quasi. Quasi never stuck to me. There was something about him that just never fit. I was always kind of, I felt a weird vibe off of him, right? Anyways, so I remember that's when I found him. Right after I hit rock bottom, I found Quasi. I started listening to him. He could basically be that one guitar that I started listening to. And then I got my own guitar, so to speak. Now, this is where it gets tricky. In the song, it says he started to strum his guitar way down low until he rose to the top. And then he started on rocking. And he just kept rocking. And he didn't stop rocking because rocking was the only way to get to the top. Now, this part, that is literally the instruction part. What he is talking about is you sitting comfortably, but in an upright position so you look like a guitar. You have to strum way down low. I know for a lot of you this is going to sound a little bit weird. I don't give a fuck anymore, alright? I'm just sorry to say it this way, but I'm gonna say it as it is. You gotta touch yourself. You either gotta strumble your balls and your penis a little bit, and if you're a woman, just touch your vagina a little some. And I'm not talking about actually masturbate. Actually, I've never tried it that way. I'll try it later on and then tell you guys what goes down. But as I noticed today while the song was playing, I decided, whoa. Well, the song was playing, it hit me. It was like, these are instructions, dude. Follow them. And you're going to re-break that thing open that you broke open 3 years ago. So I started doing it a little bit. Like I said, it's not masturbation. It's just strumming, like a strumming guitar. You're just going like that. Now, at first, you don't feel anything. I don't know if squeezing or clenching the anus has to do something with it. But according to Chinese chi building and exercises, they clench the anus a lot. So, I'm guessing squeeze your butthole, strum your balls in your dick or your vagina, and then start rocking. And I don't mean like rock and roll. What do rock and rollers do every time they start going? They're just bashing their heads back and forth, right? Now, it could be the same sensation as bashing your head back and forth, but I noticed it more in a rocking like a rocking chair, back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you'll go a little bit to the sides like that, but mainly it's just back and forth. And then you'll feel like you're just bashing your head like that, but you're rocking your whole body. All of it's moving in that one motion. And I noticed that. Once you start doing that, you'll either feel your eyes go cross-eyed and into the back of your skull, because that's what I felt. My eyes went cross-eyed and into the back of my skull. Sorry about making the whole V as the fallen angels. Fuck the fallen angels. Anyways, I started to feel that sensation again. And once you start rocking, you're going to feel basically a fire build up in your lower region. Once you start to feel that fire burn up, just keep rocking. That's why the song says, and he kept on rocking, and he kept on rocking, and he kept on rocking, and it repeats itself. He just keeps on rocking, and he doesn't stop rocking until he hits the top, because it's the only way to hit the top. So the more you're rocking your spine like this and your head at the same time, the energy is just going up, 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 until you literally feel like your head is clenching. I mean, that's what I felt. I felt like my head was getting squashed. It was just, so much pressure inside of my skull. And then all of a sudden, I felt fire in my forehead. Like literal fire. I even told my wife, I was like, touch my forehead. This shit feels like it's on fire. And, well, she didn't even notice it. But I mean, I could feel it. That's what I'm going at. But anyways, I did it quick while I was listening to the song. I'm gonna do it again right now. If something happens, if I break out, I'll make a video right away or tomorrow, whatever. But I'll let you guys know ASAP. Now, what I'm telling you is basically that. Strum your guitar, which are your genitals, clench your anus, and rock back and forth. Even rock your head a little bit, like as if you're just rocking out. And you gotta rock until you hit the top. Once you hit the top, you're gonna see stars in your eyes. I'm not gonna lie. I normally see just the dot, right? The little shiny dot that changes faces, or sometimes it's a spinning thing, or whatever. It changes all the time. It's alive. I notice it's alive. It's not just like some fucking blotch that appears in your eyesight. That happens at first. After the blotch disappears, you see the white light. After the white light disappears, you see nothing, and then after a while, you'll start to see Mr. Sun in your eyesight. Anyways, this is the only way to become the jukebox hero. What is a jukebox? It's a music box. They're saying you're going to become the hero within this musical box. We live inside a box, and this box has all kinds of music. That's why we live in the jukebox. You need to become the jukebox hero with stars in your eyes. So push, start rocking, start cradling yourself back and forth, strumming your guitar until you feel like your head is gonna blow up. Oh, and trust me, once you get to that point where your pineal gland busts open, you're gonna know. I remember losing like 30 pounds that day, and I mean literally. I lost weight quick. I was fat, and I got skinny ASAP. After that, I remember my spine was on fire, my head busted open, and I was seeing between worlds. I was seeing outside of this box. I was looking into the box from outside. So, you'll know when you get there. So remember, strum your guitar real down low, clench your butthole, and rock until you hit the top. Good luck, guys.